I'm going to set this one first. So this one is just a smooth bezel on the outside. It's flush. Okay, and if it's all polished up and ready to go, I can drop my stone in. Before you do this, just double check and make sure that your stone, this has been sanded down to the right level. In some cases, it's too tall, and at this point you would want to put it on top of some sandpaper, and you would go in big circles, and you can grind it down a little bit and take off what you need. Generally, like I said earlier, about 1/3 of the height of your stone is desirable. You know, too little is not enough to hold it in place. Too much, and the corners crinkle in and make a messy bezel. Okay, and they also cover up too much of your stone. So getting the right balance is important. So once you've determined that that's correct, you're going to pop your stone in, and here's the moment of truth, where hopefully your stone fits properly, and you're going to push it all the way down, and it should kind of sink in, and you should feel it kind of cushion down all the way onto the bottom of the bezel. Depending on the stone that you have, you want to be careful because you could scratch the surface of the stone. Some of our stones, like a malachite, sodalite, I'm just going to adjust this. Some of the stones might be a little bit soft, and then if you could actually scratch the stone with the edge of the tool, so you want to kind of cover up your stone if you have a softer stone like malachite. Okay, so this is rutilated quartz, so it's a little bit harder. And once I've determined that it's all the way down in there, I'm going to start setting it. And to start setting it, I like to use the burnishing tool. A lot of people use a bezel pusher, a tool like this. Either tool works well, so it really depends on your preference. If you don't have a ring clamp, which I don't happen to have right here, you can just hold it firmly in your opposite hand, and then hold the tool that you're going to be setting the stone with in your writing hand. And what you want to do is you want to rock the bezel pusher, okay, and kind of indent it over your stone, so it's hard to see, but it's a little pinched there. Then you want to work opposite, so turn it around, and you want to rock the tool against the stone on this side. So side to side, top to bottom, and just keep working the tool, crimping it against your stone. Okay, so kind of rocking it. You would do the same thing, working diagonally opposites, with the burnishing tool, which I actually prefer. And I use the curve away from your setting like this rather than this way, because I don't want this pointy sharp tip to accidentally scratch anything, so I hold it this way. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of roll it and pinch it, rocking it into my stone. Okay, so now I've done side to side, top and bottom. Okay, opposites. Now I'm going to go kind of in between opposites. Pinch it over here, and flip it around, do the opposite over here. And then just keep working opposites. So you're slowly squeezing that bezel around your stone a little bit, just to kind of secure it in place. One has a scalloped bezel, so it's a little bit like decorative on the top. It just kind of goes up and down a little bit. So for this one, you're going to put your stone in and hope that it fits. All your measuring paid off. push down really hard. Make sure it sinks in, make sure it looks level when you kind of turn it this way. It's not popping up in anywhere. And then you're going to set the stone, and the only thing different about this is it has little scallops on it, so you're just going to be pushing the scallops in. But again, you want to work opposite. So if you do one here, flip it around, do the opposite one. So they're almost like little petals that you bend in. These are really easy to set. And that one's finished too. Okay, so that's it. That's setting a bezel stone. That's the easy part compared to the making of it and soldering it all together. So, okay, so that's it. Good luck with your setting your cabochon stones. Okay.